favorite. As you guys can tell, I'm in a different location right now. I'm in Lanzarote for the next few days, so I thought it would be quite nice to take you guys along with me. We're just going to be reading together. I am on like one of those like beach resort holidays, so I have a lot of time to read because I'm going to be spending a lot of time by the pool, by the beach, and just reading. So I thought we'd kind of just read together, see how many books I can read in the next couple of days. I thought it'd be fun. We got here yesterday. We just got really busy. We were like obviously checking into the hotel and then trying to grab lunch, just see what activities we could do. So I didn't get to like talk to you guys at all yesterday, but yesterday was such a good day. But I did start reading, as you guys might have seen, because I started reading this on the plane. I started reading Wild Side on the plane. So okay, first of all, I'll tell you the books I brought with me. I brought a couple of books with me. So the first book I bought, my TBR, is a bit like washed out, a photo finish by Elsie Silver, which I'm really excited to read. Paradise Problem by Christina and Lauren. I feel like this is a good like beach read because obviously it's set in paradise, and I think they go on like an exotic holiday in this for someone's wedding, so I thought it'd be quite nice to read. And then obviously my anticipated read for the month of March is Wild Side by Elsie Silver. I've got like about this much left. I'm going to try and finish this off today with you guys, but I'm really enjoying this. Like, it's such a good read. Like, obviously my favorite trope, single dad, arranged marriage, but the arranged marriage is such a sweet way that they had to get married for a lot of things, and I just really love this. Okay, so Reese is at MMC and Tabitha is at FMC in this, and they are basically forced into being the guardians of Milo. I knew this was going to be good because of the glimpse I've seen of Tabitha and Reese in the two previous books. I had such an expectation for this, and it hasn't disappointed me. So this is my third book, and then I also have my trusty cable. And I think I literally overestimated how much books I'm going to read here, but I just wanted to be prepared, so I have like loads of options. I don't think I'm going to read every single book, but I think I'm going to prioritize my physical TBR over my Kindle TBR, but we'll see what mood I'm in. Right Move by Liz Tomford, which it's not on my March TBR, but I just thought it would be quite nice to read. And then I'm thinking The Maddest Obsession, which I think I'm leaning towards reading that. If I do read the book on my Kindle, it will be The Maddest Obsession, which is the second book in the Maid series. That's actually on my March TBR, so I just thought it would be quite nice for us to kind of read that. But yeah, that's what we're going to do for the next couple of days, just reading and just like staying poolside reading. Today, our first full day on the island. The aim is to get this book done today. This is shaping up to be my favorite book in the series so far, even though I did enjoy the first two books, and there's not been any spicing, but the sexual tension in this is unreal. And also like Tabitha's sense of humor, that they're just riffing off each other, like making fun of each other, like she's trying to like, I just love the banter between them. It's so cool because, and the kid is so cool, Milo is so cute. It's really good. I'm really enjoying this. I feel like this romance book has a bit of depth. Sometimes I feel like contemporary romance, which I'm all for. I love a trashy book. I love a trashy read. I love reality shows. I love a trashy, but sometimes it's quite nice to get some bit of substance and like meat to the story, and I feel like this did it well. But I think the entire series is like it's always like a bigger conflict, and I love that. But this is shaping my favorite book. I hope it keeps up that. I've got like 19 chapters left, and I hope it remains that way. So yeah, I'm going to continue reading this. I'm going down now for breakfast because it's pretty early in the day. We're going to walk around because our resort actually like next to, like literally right off the beach. We're going to go for a quick walk on the beach, and then I'm going to sit by the pool and read for the rest of the afternoon. Morning guys. Yesterday was such a nice day. I think you can hear the wind and the ocean. I'm literally like by the ocean. I finished outside yesterday night, and then I started reading The Maddest Obsession, which is the second book in the main series, like just before bed, because we had a quick reading it late night. So we spent the day just by the pool reading, you guys saw, and then we had a bit of lunch, a few drinks, and then dinner. And after dinner, I read like an hour and I passed out. I was so tired. I don't know why I was so tired. I literally spent the entire day sitting in the sun and I was tired, which is weird because it's just like we did nothing all day. Anyway, 9:30 this in the morning right now. Right, so we're just about to go in for breakfast. And then I think today, I don't think I have a lot of reading time today because we have quite a lot going on. We like Saturday market, like a daytime market. We're gonna go like full of like local artists and stuff, so we're gonna try and pick up a few things at the market. And then I think I come back for a little bit, and then we have a big like carnival tonight. So I think I have like just maybe a few hours today to read, and then maybe a few hours in the day today to read, and then we have plans in the evening as well. So I don't think I'm gonna get a lot of reading done today, maybe like an hour or two and stuff. But tomorrow is another day. I'm just planning to like spend the entire day tomorrow lounging and just like sitting by the pool and reading the entire day tomorrow. So that's my plan tomorrow. Anyway, let's talk about outside. I really enjoyed this book, guys. I actually love this book. This is my favorite book by Elsie Silver. I'm telling you, their banter is unreal. Like I thought Willow and Kay's banter was good, but Tabitha is just interesting. Like some of the things she says, like oh my god, I was a bit nervous yesterday. I think I told you guys that I feel like that conflict that they're gonna have is going to be a bit like quite tough, because I feel like we didn't know the full truth, the relationship between Reese and Tabitha's sister Erica. But now we found out, and I kind of guess what's going to happen with that. But I really enjoyed this book. I think the reason why I enjoyed this book so much is because of, I guess, Reese. I love him as it's my favorite kind of MMCs. Like he is such a cinnamon roll, like his act of service, and you can just tell from the get-go that it was so in for her. And oh, I just love it. And there was no like miscommunication or like some weird thing between them. This is a 4.5 star read for me. It's my favorite book of Elsie Silver by far. So I thought it was going to be a 3-book series, but so they have a bowling club for single dads, and there's literally like 4 of them in the club, so it makes sense that Bash is going to get a book. And another thing I love about this book is that the MMCs are actually quite older, so they're all like mid-30s to early 40s, which is quite nice to read in the book because I'm in my mid-30s as well, so it's quite nice to see that. So Bash is the oldest, I think it's 40 years old, but Bash's book, because it's going to be between Bash and Gwen, that is going to be very, very juicy, because basically Gwen is Bash's son's ex-girlfriend. So that sounds so messy, because the first encounter that we saw between Gwen and Bash, they just there was an animosity between them, that they was just glaring at each other and they wouldn't say what happened. And then basically Bash just dropped in there that oh, she's my son's ex-girlfriend, and I was like, what? So that sounds so messy, and you guys know me, I love a mess. I'm a messy girl. So this was a good read. Was my anticipated read for March, and I am so happy because I feel like it went beyond my expectation, because I knew it was going to be a good time. I know what to expect for Elsie Silver's book. I think I've read enough of her books now that I know what I'm going to get. It's like there's some authors that you just know, like no matter what they write, you will love it, you will actually like it, because how their writing style, what you're going to get in the story, and like what you expect from Elsie Silver. I feel like with this, it went beyond my expectation. Like it just went a little bit above what I expected from her, which is quite nice. And I love the fact that I feel like with her writing, she's improving, even though I haven't finished reading like the Good Rush series. I want to take my time, because I feel like because I have such more books to read by her, I want to kind of space them out, which I don't know why. As I said to you guys, I'm not really vlogging. Like this is not like a travel vlog kind of vibe. This is kind of showing you guys what I get to read on holiday, because there's a lot of exploring books. I'm doing a little bit of exploring today. I will take you guys along, so I'll show you guys the kind of books that will be quite interesting. So I think I'll vlog a little bit more of my day today. I might not vlog the market because I feel like whatever in the market, apparently it's meant to rain, so it'll probably be raining, so it doesn't look presentable. But definitely kind of I'll show you guys what's about, because I think it's quite interesting, and because it's Alice in Wonderland theme, I'm so excited to see how that pans out. So we're gonna have to go for breakfast, sit a little bit and read a bit, and then come back and change, and then we can head out to the carnival. And then if I do read more around through the day, I'll let you guys know. But yeah, so moving on to book 2 now. The Maddest Obsession. Literally, I am 2% in. So I've read like a couple of pages, but yeah. So let me just go put my sunglasses on. I'm not sure if I should wear the sunglasses. I don't know if I'm gonna go now for breakfast, and I need to rebraid my hair. My hair needs to be rebraided because it's just so old. But yeah, and now you guys love my holiday nails. I just want to have something a bit different. I think it's quite cute. It's basically like a brown color with like blue polka dots. I think that's quite cute. Anyway, I'll go food on the lawn. Let's go eat. Such a lovely day. Just back in our room now. It's quite like late. The weather just turned a little bit, so we just come back to our room. But reading update, I have finished The Maddest Obsession, and guys, I am obsessed. No pun intended here. That book is so good, and it was a 5-star read, which is I'm surprised about, because the first book in the series, Sweet Oblivion, gave about 3.75 stars. So maybe I need to reread that book again, because again I saw a glimpse of Nico and Elena, and they were quite cute. But Christian and Gianna are so like adorable. I really enjoyed this book, like, because Christian was so intense in the most beautiful way possible. I told you guys yesterday that I wasn't going to be able to read because we're going to go for this carnival, but the weather was so bad, which is so funny because in the UK they had such a great like day in the UK. I never even think about it, but the weather was really bad yesterday. It was so cold, and the carnival, I think they must have oversold it, because I was expecting, like, they said, oh, this is the 5th best carnival in the world. So I was expecting, like, oh my god, it's a massive carnival, it happens once a year. And I got there, it was like a weird costume thing, and then they was meant to start the parade at like 5 o'clock. We're there at 5, we're there till about 7. Nothing happened. Like, literally the roads were just like just people around drinking, and there was no music, there was nothing. Like, it wasn't giving like carnival, like this part. I was getting really cold because we came outside. It was quite cold. Even though it's like warm in the day, it gets cold at night. So my mom was like, you know what, we're just gonna go back to our hotel and go have dinner, because it was just such a flop. So I didn't really take any content for you guys because there was nothing to see really. It was not what I expected. I think it was definitely oversold, or maybe just to stay long enough, because the parade was at 5. We're there till about 7:30. I was gonna finish at 10, so I'm just like, I don't know. So this is a mafia romance that follows Christian and Gianna, and it's basically like an enemies to lovers kind of vibe. But Christian has been obsessed with her since he literally laid eyes on her. He saved his first kiss for Gianna, and I was like, it was just so sweet. Like, it was so sweet in the most unconventional way. Like, he is so morally great. You piss him off, just unalives you. Like, it was just what I love in the mafia romance is what I got in this book. He is the perfect I haven't read mafia romance when I've been so obsessed with the MMC. Like, this is why when I think about mafia romance and dark romance, this is kind of MMC I really want to read about. So this was such a good read. I breezed through this like so quickly. So I finished it again, 5-star. The spice in this is sensational. Like, I was at war. And I'm gonna start my next book, which is The Paradise Problem. I really wanted to read this book on like our little break here, because I feel like it's just, and then I'm gonna take my time because we're literally like leaving tomorrow, so I need to like just want to kind of relax. So this might be my final book I'll read on this trip, but this will be my second book I've ever read from them. I read Beautiful Bastard by them like many moons ago, and the sun is coming up again, so it's quite like we just gonna sit here, read a little bit, and then I guess we'll go back in the evening. Morning walk because it's my last day here today, so just came to walk on this quite early actually when it's bright outside. It's about like 6 a.m. We just came for like a little stroll on the beach and a little bit of a morning swim this morning. So yeah, it is freezing though, but it's just nice to be near the water, like you can see. Yeah, so fun.